I'm working on the appeal. But at least in the meantime, Teresa's allowing us to stay.
Well, do you think there's any chance of reversing the judge's decision before Teresa changes her mind and decides to throw us out on the street?
I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best.
I meant what I said before. If anything happens, anything at all, to Teresa and her unborn child, I'm turning both of you into the police immediately.
Oh. Who would have ever thought that your daughter would turn into be such a party poop?
Oh, Gwen's all right. She is. She just has this decent streak she inherited from her father, I guess. But don't be too hard on her. She's young yet.
Oh, I just don't know how we're going to get rid of Teresa.
I do. I have it all worked out.
Well, speak up. You look like you just discovered the cure for cellulite.
Even better, we do not have to lay a hand on Teresa. And she's never going to be a problem to us again.
I told you, the only way to guarantee that is her death, and we cannot hire a hitman.
We don't have to. We're going to let the state do our dirty work for us.
I don't understand.
Oh, Teresa's still going to die. We're just going to get the state to pull the plug on her.
Okay, fill me in. How do you intend to have the state kill Teresa?
Trust me. I have a plan. A perfect plan that absolutely, positively cannot fail. Excuse me.
Is everything okay here?
Yes, I just realized that it's getting late and we will all be going to bed soon.
Oh, let me guess. Now that you're the lady of the manor, you've decided to take over my bedroom.
Or you're booting me out of mine so Pilar can have it. No, not at all. I just wanted you to know that even though I have been declared Mrs. Julian Crane by a court of law, I will continue to stay in the guest room for now.
Really?
Is this some kind of a trick? I'm not a monster, despite what you ladies may think. All I want is what's rightfully mine. And until this whole situation is settled on appeal, I wouldn't dream of kicking either one of you out of your rooms. Ivy, I know that you need a lot of space for your wheelchair and other handicapped stuff.
What are you really up to, Teresa?
Yeah, what's really going on here? Nothing. Nothing at all. I just want to do what's right. I think you and Ivy should go to bed now. It's been such an exhausting day for all of us.
Say that again. Come on, Gwen.
Well, considering how we treated Teresa, it was awfully generous of her to let us keep our own bedrooms.
Oh, Ivy, please. Is your brain as numb as your legs? She wasn't being nice. She was thinking of herself, as usual. Yeah. I mean, your room is on the opposite end of the mansion from where Ethan is going to be sleeping. Yet the guest room where that little Miss Haughtiness has taken is right next to his.
That conniving little slut.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. She is still after Ethan.
Well, I am not going to let her get him.
I agree. Gwen deserves him, and I'm going to see that she gets him. So just let me work my magic, and Teresa will never be a problem to us again.
Well, I don't know what you're up to, Rebecca, but just do it. Get Teresa out of our lives for good.
No time like the present. It's time for me to take the first step in Operation Adios, Teresa. That money-grubbing slut is as good as dead. How nice to see you.
I wonder what Rebecca is up to.
You wanted to see me, ma'am.
Yeah. And what a feast for the eyes you are.
And so quick to respond to my needs. Oh, I like that in a man. Rebecca likes a pulse in a man. Anything else is gravy. You're the kind of man who doesn't let anyone boss him around. You instinctively take charge. Have your way.
Thanks for noticing that about me.
Charles, I've noticed a lot more than that. Like that you don't need a gun to pack heat, do you, Charles? You brazen hussy, Rebecca. Poor Charles doesn't stand a chance. You know, I wanted to see you, Charles, to tell you that once this unfortunate misunderstanding with Teresa is handled, and it will be soon, I'm going to be sure to tell the head of Crane Security all about your impressive attributes.
You will.
Oh, yes. You deserve a promotion, Charles. And all the perks that come with it. I just have a little favor to ask you first. I want to make sure you're up to any conflicts that might arise.
What kind of favor?
Well, there's secret video cameras on at all times at all Crane properties, right?
Right.
And they record everything they see, right?
Yes.
I wonder where Rebecca is going with this. Oh, I am so excited.
Are you
to hear that.
suggesting that we make a video together?
Oh, yes, later. First. Oh, I would really love to have some copies of those videos from New Year's Eve of both the cannery and the mansion.
You're asking an awful lot.
Oh, Charles, please. Oh, you have so much to give. Charles, it's a matter of life and death.
I'll get you those tapes.
Oh, I knew you were up to the task.
I'll get on it right away.
Thank you, Charles. And I need those tapes as soon as possible. You are in for the shock of your life, Teresa. In the electric chair.
You really are a tramp, Rebecca. Vamping with a security guard. What's next? The sock boy at the Quickie Mart?
Really, Ivy, I never vamp without a reason.
Well, what does Charles the Chiseled have to offer besides the obvious?
You know, it's so easy. I really don't know why I didn't figure it out before.
Figure what out? I am still in the dark about this alleged plan of yours.
But you know, Charles really is something. Well, and now that Julian's gone, oh, my goodness, my hormones are raging.
Focus, Rebecca, focus. How are the Crane security tapes going to help us get rid of Teresa?
What? Oh, the tapes will work. Don't worry.
I would like details. I would like a play-by-play of exactly how the state is going to kill little Miss Claim Jumper.
It's elementary, my dear Ivy. The state will have no choice once a certain widow confesses to murder.
What?
Teresa is going to confess to the murder of Julian Crane. And in this state, that crime is punishable by execution.
There is no way that Teresa is going to confess to killing Julian.
Oh, she will. I guarantee it.
Yes, well, we all know what your word is worth.
If I don't get Teresa to confess to Julian's murder, I will move out of this house and I will relinquish any claim I have to being Mrs. Julian Crane.
You are that sure of this plan?
Oh, I am more sure than that. Teresa is going to be executed for the murder of Julian Crane. And that is a promise.